Now students, we will study about the Pascaline. So in 1642, at the age of 19, a French mathematician by the name of Blaise Pascal invented the Pascaline. It was also called the adding machine. So at the age of 19, a French mathematician invented a machine which he named it on his name Pascal. Pascaline, sorry. His name was Blaise Pascal, and on his name he named that machine Pascaline. Okay. It was also called the adding machine. Okay. This is also called the adding machine. The Pascaline is known as the first mechanical and automatic calculator. It was the first mechanical and automatic calculator. Okay. It was capable of addition and subtraction. Okay, students. So when it was invented, that time it was capable of adding and subtracting the digits. It worked on the principle of rotating wheels. So the working of this machine is based on the principle of rotating wheels. Okay. Then comes Liebniz calculator. In 1673, German inventor Gottfried Leibniz perfected the Leibniz calculator. Okay. German inventor named Gottfried Leibniz, he invented this Leibniz calculator. The Leibniz was also a calculating machine. Okay, it was also a calculating machine, but much superior to that of the Pascaline. But uh, it was of superior use than the Pascaline. Okay, means it was much better than that the Pascaline machine. This device could perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and square root. Okay, these are the things that Leibniz calculator can do: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and square root. Okay. Then next come difference engine. Charles Babbage developed difference engine in the year 1823. So students, difference engine was developed by Charles Babbage in the year 1823. This machine could calculate logarithmic tables and was also able to store one decimal number in each column. Okay, so this machine was able to calculate the logarithmic tables. Okay, and was also able to store the one decimal number in each column. Okay, this machine was to be used in calculating and printing of simple maths table. Okay, so this machine was used for printing maths tables. Okay, because it was able to calculate the logarithmic tables. Students, now comes analytical engine. After working on the difference engine for 10 years, Babbage was suddenly inspired to begin work on the first general purpose computer, which he called the analytical engine. So students, after working on his difference engine for 10 years, Charles Babbage took the decision suddenly to begin work on the first general purpose computer, which he called the analytical engine. Means he he planned to make a first general computer which he called the analytical engine. It could solve any mathematical problem. So it was able to solve any mathematical problem. The design for the analytical engine has much of the basic features still found in a modern computer. Okay students, so it had some features which we can still find in the modern computers also. In the year 1834, Charles Babbage named his new machine as analytical engine. So in the year 1834, he named his machine as analytical engine. This machine was an improved version of difference engine and was capable of performing all operations as well as comparisons. Okay, so it was the improved version, means it was updated version of the difference engine. Okay, and it was able to perform all operations as well as comparison on the arithmetical digits. Okay, Charles Babbage great invention of analytical engine earned him the title father of computers. So after creating the analytical engine, he got the title as father of computers. Okay students, Babbage's assistant Augusta Ada Lovelace helped him in writing the code for the machine. So his assistant helped him in writing the code for the machine. Therefore, she is regarded as the first programmer. So Augusta Ada Lovelace was regarded as the first programmer. Okay. Now, Hollerith's adding machine or tabulating machine. In 1890, 50 years after Charles Babbage's death, Hollerith invented a machine called tabulating machine. So, in 1890, when Charles Babbage expired, and after 50 years of Charles Babbage's death, Hollerith invented a machine called tabulating machine. So Hollerith, he was a scientist and he also invented a machine called tabulating machine. He used notes that were left by Babbage. So for creating tabulating machine, he used notes left by Babbage. Prior to this invention, it took nearly 8 years to count everyone in the United States and add up all the information about where people lived, their ages, and also mentioned about their jobs. Okay, so before this invention, it took nearly 8 years to count everyone in the United States. Okay, so means after this invention, it was easy to count the number of people in the United States and about storing their information, where he lived, their where they were living, and their ages, and also what jobs they were doing that time. Okay, but before this invention, it was difficult task. Nearly 8 years took to count this all information. Hollerith's desk consisted of a card reader which sensed the holes in the cards. Okay, the desk of Hollerith was consisted of a card reader